What is going on, my beautiful peoples? How is everybody doing out here in the land of the two? These dangerous YouTube streets. So first of all, we got to highlight the fact that V made the beat was the first one in. He hit us with a comment. So I appreciate you, bro. That means a whole lot. Building to hang out with us. We got Tammy C. Now I'm gonna tell you something, Tammy C. I was so happy to see that Scratch and Pete did the same thing for you that he did for us. Being able to do that link or the redirect after his premiere. I was so happy to see so many people in your house. I know that you're working on your watch hours and that reaching monetization is a goal for you. So I was so happy. The most that I saw was 23 in your live chat, in your live stream, live chat. I was so happy. I was like, yes, yes, yes. So I'm super happy for you, Tammy. And hopefully those that came over will join your family so they'll be back the next time you go live and the next time you drop content, which will be absolutely amazing. We got my dear friend in the building, Shing Save. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. You've come through several times and shown us love. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. Let's see, we got my buddy Savannah in the building. How are you doing, Savannah? Where are you at on the monetization process? Because I know you already had your hours and now you've got your family member numbers. So I was just curious how things were going and if you've heard back from Google yet. So let us know in the comments. We got my buddy Developing Mind in the building. How are you doing, fam? I appreciate you being here. We got my buddy Yaya. Yaya's best life is here, y'all. She is here. What is going on with you? What are the numbers looking like? You know, we got to keep checking what these numbers looking like. I know we got to be getting close. So we making sure we keep showing love. We got my buddy Princess Vibes in the building. How are you doing, fam? I appreciate you being here. Man, I'm gonna tell you something, Tammy. That, you know what I mean? That's the kind of stuff that makes us happy because that's what this whole thing is about. It's about growing. It's about people finding us. It's about people showing love like Scratch and Pete PA. Man, I can't wait to see him in the comments because I know he's showing up. So I just want to personally tell him thank you on your behalf because that made my day. And, you know, it didn't even affect me in any way, but I was just so happy to see it for you because we've been rocking with your content since we connected. But I was just so happy to see that. That made my day. We got the adventures of Kenny and Debbie in the building. What is good, fam? How are y'all doing? Thank you so much for being here. Tammy said, welcome to everybody coming in. Savannah speaking to Developing Minds. Hey! Oh! Party! 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 Hold up! What? Wait. Yes. Yes. We are getting this thing, y'all. We are getting it. That is what is up, Savannah. How long did it take as far as the you sending the email and the process for you to be approved for monetization? I'm just curious. Slightly curious because we're so close, but also curious in general because it's kind of like with a community tab. For some people, it takes longer than others. So I'm just curious. That's all. Exactly, Yaya. Exactly. See, everybody here genuinely cares about everybody. It's not selfish. It's community. We care about each other. So when one person is happy, we are all happy. And that is what truly warms my heart. And I appreciate it. Everybody's winning. We got my buddy Miss Key Kitchen in the building, aka Miss Chop It Up, Chop It Up, Chop It Up. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I appreciate you being here as always. Another loyal supporter, and we truly appreciate it. Let's see. Let me get caught up in these comments because then we got something to talk about. Um, Everybody is speaking to everybody. 35 to go. Yes. Yaya, you about to get it, my friend. You are about to get it. So we just got to keep helping Yaya because she's less than 50 away. She's less than 40 away. Let's share, matter of fact, when we finish the live stream, I'm going to share you on the community tab. And I'm just going to mention how close you are. So hopefully it'll land on some eyes that aren't connected with you to help give you that push to get there. Because we want you to get there, that's for sure. Tammy C said, I'm going to be making new content while I'm on my break. That's excellent, Tammy, because sometimes as content creators, we don't take a break completely, but we actually take a break from part of it. So because you're not making content in the sense of publishing it, responding to comments, and those kind of things, it kind of clears your mind a little bit to focus on the process of content creation. And then you locked and loaded when you come back because you made content and it's just sitting there. You know what I mean? You are so welcome. You are so welcome, Tammy. It truly made me happy. Everybody is speaking. Corner Clubhouse is appreciate you being here as always. That's the homie. Exactly, Miss Key. Exactly. Oh yeah, most definitely, Tammy. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Everybody is speaking. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. That's what's up. The Adventures of Kenny and Debbie showed some love to the Corner Clubhouse last night. Now we're talking. Congratulations, Savannah. Okay. All right. In the building, the foundation. What is good, fam? The foundation 148. If you're trying to find them, you got to add that 148 because it just makes it easier to find them. I appreciate you being here, bro. That is Mr. Artiste. That's going to be his nickname, Mr. Artiste. Because that man got some skills with a pen. Let's see. Let me make sure I haven't missed anything. Everybody's speaking. Congratulations. 2 days to get approved. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So that's a good thing. Now, Andale was saying something about how you got to have an up-to-date driver's license or a clear driver's license. And I know I got to go by the DMV and request one because mine is, my wallet is one of those new style wallets. So I think it's rubbed on some of the plastic, so it ain't super clear. I mean, you can see my face, but I'm going to go by the DMV and request a new license just in case. So I'm kind of planning for it ahead of time. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that. We got my buddy. We got the homie. We got Miss Cook in the building, a.k.a. Official Jamie, who is not only family, but part of our mod squad. I appreciate you being here, Jamie. That really does mean a lot. Everybody is speaking to everybody. That is what's up. Okay, excellent. So Princess Vibe says, I'll run some of your playlists tonight. We all showing love. That is what's up. We got people hitting Geek Squad to drop their link. There we go. There we go. Oh, you welcome, Yaya. It's my privilege. It is my privilege. You know what I mean? Honestly, the only thing that I want to do is I want to be a good steward of the little platform that I have. In other words, I want to use this platform in an effective way to help others. That's the whole goal behind this whole thing. So the love and the happiness is genuine. I just genuinely want to see people doing it. We got Yaya less than 40 away from getting her 1K. Savannah just got monetized. Tammy C, who's had her 1K and her family members, but has been working on watch hours, for the first time had 32 people in the live stream today. The watch hours from that is going to be bananas. It's going to give her that boost to keep going. So that's what this whole thing is all about for me. I'm just happy to see everybody getting theirs. That's what makes me happy. Um, please post, y'all. Exactly. Road to 1K. Exactly. We definitely going to do that. We got my dear friend Denise Miller in the house. Meet the Millers. How are you doing, my dear friend? One of our YouTube shorts was actually from last Friday when we did the leg press, and I tried to put your channel in the bottom of that short just so you could get a little extra exposure. It didn't take off the way I wanted it to. I was hoping that it would get like maybe 1,000 views. And I was hoping the same thing for the one with Jordan in it. But I think they got like 40 or 50 views, something like that. But, we just keep trying to do these things to help promote others. So I hope it helps some. Okay, excellent. Everybody's speaking. We got my buddy Miss B and fam in the house. I saw your outfit for today video come across, but I didn't get a chance to actually watch it. I thought that was kind of a cool concept because that's a nice way to throw out a daily video, even if it's just a minute and a half, 2 minutes long, that helps to build your family and your fan base. So I thought that was a super cool idea. I would definitely run with that, Miss B. That is for sure. Savannah's thanking everyone. We all family over here. We are all family. Everybody's speaking. Oh, you're welcome, Foundation. You know what I mean? That's what we're here for. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. Ain't no to help other people. So we got to do that. Everybody's dropping links. Geek Squad. Jamie is dancing. Oh, Jamie, you got to let me know. Because I hit you up on IG last night. Let me see. Because I ain't even had a chance to check my IG. Hold on. Look at this. Jamie said that she's 77 hours away. But on YouTube Tracker, I'm 11. So either way, she's so close. Okay, so while we are here showing love and helping people, we definitely got to make sure that we help official Jamie, that we help, we want to help Yaya to get her 1K. These are the kind of things that are going to help everybody to get where they're going. So all of the ones that we just talked about, we definitely got to go connect with these, because I'm trying to go to Savannah's monetization party since she monetized now. I'm trying to go to official Jamie's monetization party since she's so super close. So we got to do this. We got to help everybody. We got to help everybody. Oh, no problem at all. I appreciate you being in the background. That is no problem at all. Let's see. Hey, Geek, I watched your playlist for hours the other day. Thank you so much. That strong emoji. I appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much, Denise. That means a lot. Um, Foundation said, for me, these positive lives and vibes are always a good time. Man, I appreciate you, bro. We just trying to build a positive community around here. You know what I mean? Because it's one of those things where when it's done the right way, it's not about bragging, but it's about motivating. So when someone reaches a goal, it's not about bragging because they reached the goal, but it's just proof that if they did it, we can do it. If they did it, we can do it. So we just share these things to keep everybody positive. And I love this community because nobody comes here bragging. We just share how we are doing, what we're close to, so that we can rally together as a community to get it done. That's what it's about. Um, Jamie said, I'm in the bushes. I got you. No problem at all. We got my dear friend Gail, to be specific. Coupon Gail. Miss Clip It Up, Clip It Up, Clip It Up. That's going to be your nickname. We got to remember that one. Oh, you're so welcome, Denise. It is no problem at all. Everybody is speaking. Oh, what is going on? Scratch and Pete, aka Mr. Everywhere, is in the building. So we were talking about you earlier, Pete, and I was telling everybody what a great person and content creator you are, and how I truly appreciate you being here because what you did for Tammy C today, man, bruh, that thing took your my level of respect for you up like another 10 notches. You know what I mean? I was like so proud to see what had happened. And it's kind of weird because I was in your premiere and I ran your premiere the whole time. But about 10 minutes in, I had a work call come in. The IT director came in the office. So I was super busy. So when it finished, by the time I finished doing what I was doing, I went back and I saw your premiere was over, but I was at Tammy's house. And it took me a second to process. But then when I saw everybody from your premiere in Tammy's live, I was like, man, Scratch and Pete has done it again. He is over here showing love and showing out. Man, I was so happy. I didn't even know what to do with myself. Because for a content creator that's working so hard to get somewhere, but not able to get there yet, and that kind of deal, man, what you did, bro, that was huge. Like, much respect to you. For real, bro. I was like, that is amazing. And, you know, we've been a recipient of it ourselves. And I know the growth that it's helped our channel with. So for you to show that same love to everyone else the way that you do, man, I felt like something happened with us. I was just that genuinely happy just to see the growth. Now, I know that the sun is probably in y'all's eyes. I'm trying to do the best I can over here to keep it away. Everybody is speaking to everybody. We got my buddies at the Bud Files in the building. How are y'all doing? We got Life Adventures of and Keto, which is Michelle. Thank you so much for being here, Michelle. I appreciate you. I always am glad when you come to hang out with us. That really does mean a lot. So everybody is speaking. Let me see if I can get caught up real quick. We got bits and pieces with Sassy in parentheses Sonya. So it's like I promised you. The link to StreamYard is up at the top. If you want to click on that link, you can come up backstage and everybody will be able to see you and you can talk about your channel and what you are doing, your channel goals, because nobody can promote your channel better than you can. We do the best we can here, but because I can't be everywhere all the time, I may miss what's coming up, what you've accomplished, things that have happened. So that's why we paste the link to StreamYard in every live stream. because I literally want it to be to the point where I don't even have to talk. Because by the time one person comes down, somebody else is coming up to talk about their channel. You see what I'm saying? Like, we're trying to build this thing as a community over here. So you are more than welcome to come up. We love for people to get to know your content. I know you're out there grinding, you're on your way. So we'd love for you to come up. You are more than welcome to. And that goes for anybody that's in the chat. We got the homie Prometheus in the building. I got to that because I don't even know how that's gonna play out. But we're gonna get to that in a second. But yeah, bro, I'm glad to be here, to be on the tune with the fam. It don't get no better. We got the homie Steve Gilmore YouTube channel is in the building. That man makes sure that we know what is going on in society around us. He be dropping knowledge on us, y'all. So we definitely gotta keep in touch. We definitely gotta go by and show Steve some love. That is for sure. Uh-oh, we got somebody in the back screen, in the backstage. Hold on, y'all. What is going on, Phil? How you doing?
Good. I'm doing good. About to start making dinner, but I thought, I heard you say something about popping up. I said, I can pop up for a few minutes.
Yes. I love it.
You love it?
So, Stella, by the name of your channel, I'm assuming we're talking about coupons. But tell everybody about your channel so we can all get to know you.
Basically, with modern day couponing, you can go to the internet and put in the name of the company, and you can go to the contact us section, fill out that form, and they'll send the coupons directly to your house. And so I have a channel just to show that to people, that you can get lots of free stuff and lots of coupons. So like today, I got free coupons in the mail, and I could just take those to the store and get free product.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is excellent.
Thank you. I guess you reached your destination.
Well, no. We're gonna get to that in a second. I don't want to steal your thunder because me and my brain, we done messed some stuff up over here. But how long have you been? How long have you had your channel?
Let's see. About a year, I think.
Okay. Nice.
Mm-hmm. I'm about halfway on my watch hours. I just started doing lives.
Okay.
I'm going to try to do a 1 hour live every day, 5 days a week.
Nice. Okay.
To try, because I'm almost halfway on my watch hours, and I'm at 841 or 842. So I know I'm going to reach the 1K before I reach the watch hours. So I told myself I was going to work on the watch hours. And of course, a lot of my videos aren't real long either. So there's that.
Excellent. Yeah, that's one thing that I wish we had started doing a long time ago. We didn't start working on watch hours until like 750, 800. And
they say when you're at 500, you should be halfway on your watch hours. Well, that's not the case for most people. Well, it takes a while for people to even realize they're supposed to have 4,000 watch hours, you know. Yes. But anyway, I said, I'm not going to look at my number anymore. I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on the watch hours from this point. So I figured during the week, you know, when hubby's at work, I'll go live for 1 hour every day. And if the conversations are really good, maybe longer, you know. Nice. You get somebody on there every once in a while, you get somebody on your panel that just, so, you know.
Well,
and you don't even realize it's work because you're having so much fun just hanging out.
And that's the thing. What I found with these live streams is it is so enjoyable because I knew your channel was about couponing, but now I have a greater appreciation of your channel. So it's just a great way for everybody.
Teaching people how to get free stuff and coupons, which with the higher prices of food, it definitely would help. And it's not that you're poor and you need the money. If you save $150 a month by using coupons, you can use that $150 to do something fun or buy something you want or whatever. So, you know, you can use that money somewhere else.
And the other thing is, it's at your disposal, because I tell everybody, whatever your circumstances are, if there is help at your level or whatever you're dealing with, take that help.
Yeah. And I'm hoping some people will eventually find the channel that actually need help. You know, a single mom, a man that's working really hard to, you know, when his wife is at home and she finds it and she's able to kind of help with the groceries for her and the kids or whatever. Just somebody like that, or even some single person that's just at a job that doesn't make much money. There's free stuff out there just you can get, and I'm not getting anything for teaching you. I'm just teaching you out of the kindness of my heart. It's like, I have this superpower. I want to share it with everybody.
Nice. That is excellent. I'm going to do the best I can to start promoting your channel a little bit more. And if I see people that have coupons in the grocery store line or something like that, I can tell them about your channel. Thank you. Just to kind of help you out some.
Yeah, I have a registration on my channel for a $25 Amazon card. And what it is you register on the video. And then I'm going to do a live on September 6th. And I'm going to give that gift card away to someone who commented on the video and is also live in the chat that night at the giveaway. So
nice. That's an excellent way to give back.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that is excellent. Well, I definitely feel like you are going to reach your goal, because as a family, we're not going to let you not reach your goal. And you have
part of the Tuber Chat community. Tuber Chat community is awesome. I'll admit I was skeptical at first. Now, hi. She looks.
How are you guys?
Good.
Yes, and that's the thing. The Tuber Chat community is super strong, and honestly, what I'm trying to do is basically fill the void during the days that Kevin can't be live. So that's my goal. I just want to be another resource on those other days where everybody can come multiple times a day and get a chance to get to know each other.
Yeah. I think that would be successful. I bet these people that have people on there, especially if you could get you some nice moderators that could be throwing up links in the chat and people can be clicking on them, and kind of like Tuber Chat where they have another device, or maybe they have to leave and come back or whatever, do it like that. I've seen people do that. I think that would really help.
Yeah, we do.
I was skeptical on Tuber Chat at first, but it's not everybody that's going to be good. But let me tell you, there's a few that are. Yes. And they're really good, and they watch your videos, and they'll be. Yeah. Yes, what's your channel name?
Bits and Pieces with Sassy.
Okay.
That is Sassy in the building, y'all. How are you doing?
All the way from Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Oh, we're crossing the
I love your accent.
So how are you doing, Sassy?
I'm here. I'm actually home because I'm now a mommy. I just had a son a month ago.
Wow.
My first child. So
very cool.
I'm learning how to be a mommy. But he won't let me do any videos.
Oh yeah. It's gonna take a little while before he gets slightly dependent and sleeps a little bit longer.
Yes.
Yes. Definitely.
So I have to be sleeping when he's sleeping.
Yes, indeed. Because if you don't get that sleep when they sleep, you are not going to get no sleep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, tell us a little bit about your channel, Sassy.
Well, I mostly put out motivational or educational videos. That's basically it. I have a little few fun stuff that we went out to have fun, but other than that is mostly motivation and educational.
Excellent. Excellent. Uh-oh.
Here comes Cry Cry.
I'm gonna just catch up with the comments. So, Sassy, is there anything about your channel or anything that you'd like us to know?
Well, basically, I'm trying to grow. I feel like I'm stuck.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm so discouraged, but I'm trying to stay motivated because I'm motivating people, so I'm trying to stay motivated myself.
Well, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I appreciate your honesty because all of us go through that time where we feel stuck for one reason or another. I remember being at 482 subscribers. That number will never escape my brain. We go to 490, we drop down to 470. I'd wake up, we 450, and every time we get to 482, we drop again. I was like, we don't just skip that number. I just remember that. And
Yeah, I'm trying to get to at least 500 so I can use the community tab to do more.
yes.
But, woo,
Yeah.
it's exhausting. I'm just at 3 something.
And the struggle is real. And I know
Yeah.
that Gail's experienced the same thing. And we just keep pushing. And that's kind of where I'm hoping that our channel will come in, because it's a place that every day new friends and new faces are here. And it just gives us an opportunity to meet new people. And
Yeah.
and what I want more than anything else is this. I want to have people on the panel because I want you to be able to talk about your channel, because everybody has a passion behind the reason for their channel. In just the 2 minutes of talking to Gail, I already know what her passion is. She wants to be able to help other people with her superpower. And that's beautiful.
Yeah. Give what I learned to somebody else. Well, I was on this learning channel the other day, and I realized that I was probably doing my hashtags all wrong, because this person pulled up the hashtags, and he was like, you need to get you need to look up your hashtags before you put them on your video, and go, like he said, okay, just the word free. Okay, because I was putting free stuff. Well, free, just the word free, actually has 52 million views or something, right? So then the word shopping had like maybe 52,000, and then the word coupon had maybe 29,000. So now I know those are the ones I need to use, and in that order, so that hopefully that'll help promote it, so that some people that need help with couponing will be able to find it, hopefully.
Wow.
Shopping's pretty common.
I didn't know about the hashtag thing.
Yeah.
So look up whatever look up whatever in motivation is the highest number of views. And if it's something in the million, put that first and go in that order, and maybe that might help. I just learned this myself.
Now, the other thing that TubeBuddy taught me is whatever is your first hashtag needs to be within the first 200 characters of your description. Because being in the first 200 characters links it, and it makes it easier for you to find. It helps you with your SEO score.
Well, thank you for that. I will.
Yeah.
As I'm going for my little summary there, I'll be sure to try to add those words in there. I need to make up a sentence that includes all 3 words.
And like for us, what I do more than anything else is YouTube family. Those are the 2 hashtags that I normally use the most. And I do the SEO score based on that. So that YouTube family is in the first 200 characters. It's in the title of the video or the live stream. Just linking all of those things based on what TubeBuddy says. Because the problem, Sassy, is the platform is so huge that it's almost like going to Atlanta and trying to find Gail. Now I know you don't live in Atlanta, but we're just live in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Like, what are the odds that I'm gonna go to Atlanta and I'm gonna go to the store and I'm gonna bump into Gail, or I'm gonna be driving down the road and I'm gonna see Gail driving down the road? Atlanta's so huge. It's not like the odds of that are super slim. And it's the same thing with our content. Because of how big this platform is, the odds of somebody running into our content is not as much as we would like it, because we're proud of our content. So the hashtags, being active in the community, commenting on other people's videos, those genuine things that we do, it just boosts those opportunities for interactions with other content creators.
Yeah, one thing that she can do while she's at home with her new baby, one thing she can do on the days when she can't make videos is do like she's doing right here. Go on people's panels and comment on people's videos, because they'll comment, they'll come back and they'll comment on some of yours that you posted previously, you know. So that'll help.
Yes.
You're doing the right things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we talked about your channel being about motivation, Sassy. But what about motivation drives you that made you create your channel?
Well, basically, because I was working in a job that I was just there because I had to work, and I was so demotivated. And I was like, there's so many people out there that feels like, oh, I'm feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And I started doing motivational videos. And then I was like, oh, I like what I do. I like what I'm doing.
This
And
is
I started just doing it and just putting it out and just doing it.
Nice.
And I give tips on other stuff, like the other videos you might see, videos that says about giving tips about interviews, if you want a job and what you
I
want.
saw that.
No, yes. Things like those. And I have a few videos where we went out to have fun, and I just like, okay, let me just video this and just put it up.
Okay.
And that's how it began.
Nice. And those are the kind of things that I like to showcase when someone is on the panel, because it kind of helps it to click. It's one thing to know what a channel is about. It's another thing to meet a content creator. But when you figure out what those two things are, it really clicks together. And what I find so often in this community is everybody's reason for their channel is about helping others in one way, shape, form, or fashion. So just figuring out how everybody is doing it and why they're doing it, that's a privilege to me. I
Yes.
enjoy it.
Well, I gotta go be a mommy right now because
I
it's getting
understand.
fussy. So
I'll look up
it
your
was good being here. It was really good being here with you guys.
Thank you. We
I,
enjoyed it.
I know all your YouTube friends see me now, so they know to go to my page.
There you go.
And they're to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their other friends and families.
That's it.
Go over to Bits and Pieces with Sassy. I'll be there waiting.
And do me a favor, comment on the video itself. That way, when people go to the live stream, if they don't watch the whole chat replay, they'll see your comment and they can find you that way.
Hey,
No
that's
problem. Okay.
I'm
Bye.
All right.
I'm gonna go look her up.
Very nice. Very nice.
Even though she lives somewhere else, she could still say something. She could just say good morning on my thing, even though they probably don't do couponing where she's at. But I have a lot of people that do that. They're from Australia and they're commenting on my videos. They don't have coupons, but they're just supporting people.
And that's the beautiful thing about this platform is there are content creators that, and that's what I mention often, is that even though this is social media, we have to remember that we're talking about people. So when we have a connection with a person as a genuine connection, it's not even about the content anymore. it's like you said, it's about showing love. It's about being there. It's about supporting and helping one another. And that's what's going to get everybody where we're trying to go.
Yeah, that's a good thing about having that community tab. You can post people's videos, and I follow the tuber chat rule. And when I post somebody's video on my community tab, I make sure it's around 3 minutes long, 3 to 5 minutes, not too long, but long enough if they watch the whole thing and make a comment, it'll stick. So,
yes. And that's the thing about Kevin. Kevin has just a wealth of knowledge when it comes to this platform and how to do things.
Yeah, he does. I listen. If you listen, now I've heard it so many times, it kind of goes in one ear and out the other. But in the very beginning, I was like listening, hanging on every word, because I knew as big as his channel was and as many different genres as he had in there, that he had a lot of knowledge to get all those people in there. But because my genre is kind of an off genre, basically everybody in my live chats are all different kinds of genres. There's homesteading and gardening and paper crafting and tuber chat community and just a little bit of everybody in there.
Exactly. And that's the beautiful thing about this platform is, and I have mixed feelings about the niching down, in the sense that I feel like to a certain extent we have to when we get started. But if we spend our whole career on YouTube niching down, we won't meet new people.
Won't grow.
Yeah, it reaches a point where we have to, and like I'm trying to get into the mukbang community. So I'm meeting content creators in the mukbang community, in the gardening community, in the automotive community, because it's not even about the content, it's just about showing each other love.
That's right. That's right. Yep, my people are from everywhere, because there's not really anybody else who does couponing. I mean, there may be a woman here and there that shows herself grocery shopping and using coupons, but as far as a couponing channel, most of the couponing channels are really big. They don't know who I am. Little bitty coupon gal, they have no idea who I am.
But they will
know. Someday.
Yes,
They'll be stealing ideas off my channel one day, which is fine. It's good. It's all good.
So, one more question while I've got you up here.
Yeah.
What are you cooking for dinner?
Cooking for dinner. We're actually having ham and macaroni and cheese.
Nice. Okay.
I don't know what else with that, but yeah. So that's what. I haven't decided what the third thing is. Maybe like broccoli or something, but.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yep.
That sounds good.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go so somebody else can come up, and I'm going to go work on a couple of things I have to do. Thanks for having me up.
Oh, you're welcome. No problem at all. Thank you for coming up. All right, y'all. So, I'm gonna try to get caught up in the comments. We got Odom's Homestead in the building. What is good, fam? We got the homie Luke. So much for being here. We got my bro John. Thank you for being here. Home bartending with John is in the house, y'all. Oh, we got the homie. We got Drunken Chef in the building, aka Mr. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. We got Miss Cool J here. What did Foundation say? When I first started on YouTube, I really underestimated the challenge of watch hours, as I'm sure we all did. Bro, that is so true right there. Like, I don't think any of us really took seriously how difficult it is trying to get watch hours. Um, Everybody, speaking to everybody, Michelle, that was sassy. Let me go back up. I put her channel up. Yeah, her channel is Bits and Pieces with Sassy. So that's her channel, Michelle. And we can all go over there and show her some love. She's going to comment on the live stream, so it'll be easier for us to connect with her. Drunken Chef said, "What up? What up? I see you, bruh." Let's see. Oh, yeah, but you're right about them watch hours, bro. You're right about that. So... Oh, that's all of us. That's all of us, Michelle. Like, we can all benefit from saving some money, especially when it's simple and easy to do. So, I'm gonna be going over to Gail's house in a minute anyway. Oh, it's no problem, Jamie. I'm sure Pete came back. Um, oh yeah, Savannah. I love to save money too. That is for sure. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Pete. I appreciate you. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that's Coupon Gail. All right, thank you, Pete. Perfect. And then Jamie, being the great mod she is, she went ahead and dropped the link. That is what's up. We got my buddies from Runneth Over Garden and Life in the building. They hit us with that Big John Joe. Good to see you. I appreciate you, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. They have been genuine supporters since day one, and I appreciate it. We got the homie Tristan Bell in the house. What is good, fam? Thank you so much for being here. Oh man, what is good, big bro?
Man, what's going on, fam?
Man, look, I literally just saw your comment and looked down and saw you backstage. What is good with you?
Man, I was sitting back in the bushes. I was in the chat, but I was just sitting back in the bushes, just listening to this, to you be you and do what you do and do what you do best, man. Motivate, inspire, and hell, lead. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about, Joe.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. That knife cuts both ways, bro. Look, hey, look. I know you got to do what you got to do, and I know you're gonna come back stronger than ever. But you know what I mean. You on the radar, like we looking. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And to some of your guests that was up prior to myself, man, that's something I wanted to say that's so important. Like real talk. Look here, man. We live in a moment in this year 2022 where we have the opportunity for the first time in human history to be individualized broadcasters, to broadcast your thoughts, your opinions, your perspective. I encourage and I behoove everybody listening to my voice. Man, don't let nobody take that away from you. Don't let nobody discourage you. This is your moment. This is your time. Never before in human history have we as individual persons had the ability to share what we think, how we think, to encourage, in some cases to discourage, if that's what you're into, but you have the ability to do it. Man, don't let nobody take that away from you. Period.
Man, you were so right. And it's funny because that was something I was gonna mention is but then we had guests and I got sidetracked and the joy of seeing everybody hitting goals and whatnot. But you're so right because there was a time that YouTube wasn't popular the way it is now. And to
Right.
get your voice out there, you had to grind just to get a shot at radio for the masses to hear it out.
Dude, it's real. I mean, hey, look at this, man. And these ain't just my thoughts alone. Literally, there are content creators who sit in a den or in a bedroom and literally have numbers greater than Ted Koppel had 30 years ago. In real life. In real life.
Yes.
And we're not limited to just the United States. So we're not talking about several hundred million people. We're talking about billions of people you have access to, and they have access to you. Like you said to the young lady with the new mom, hey, congratulations on the new baby. And to the couponer as well. I mean, like, how you not gonna take advantage of that? How are you not going to take advantage of that? And whatever your content is, whether it's couponing, whether you're inspiring people to be better moms or to help pull themselves out of a rut, an emotional set of circumstances or what have you, that's not the point. The point is there is something on this platform for everybody. I just don't want people to be discouraged and walk away from it when it get hard, man, if that make any sense. You breaking up on me a little bit, bro.
And I think that's what it makes perfect saying when I'm going through let me see. I think I got another bar, so it should pick back up.
There you go.
Just a second. Okay, cool. What I was gonna say is what we were saying to Sassy earlier, it applies to everybody because the problem is not you. The problem is life. And what I mean by that is sometimes when we want something so bad, we mentally don't make the connections that we always make with everything else. Like, for instance, when you go to school, going to school isn't easy, but you go to school so that you can get your degree to get you a job. Well, when you know what you want to do, even though going to school ain't easy, you still grind it out because you know where you're going to get.
Exactly.
And it's the same thing with YouTube. Like, if you have a goal, and don't get me wrong, some people do YouTube for recreation, for enjoyment, and to relax. And there is nothing wrong with that. And I'm not knocking it at all. But if you are on this platform with the goal to build a brand, then you can do it if you persevere like you do with everything else in life.
Absolutely.
Like, it's just like Sassy with kids. You know, I remember when little man he peed, cried, and crapped every day, and that was all he did.
Yeah.
Even though the cries woke me up in the middle of the night, even though me and the wife did rock, paper, scissors to see who was going to get up, and I always lost, like, because it was my son, I knew the benefits that would come if I could get through that difficult season. And it's the same thing with YouTube. If you're trying to grind and create something on this platform, it is a sheer numbers game. As long as you put out content, eventually it will catch. Because like you said, there's somebody somewhere that wants to watch your content. They just haven't found it yet.
And you know what, bro? You hit on so many points. I got 2 points I want to make, and I'm gonna start here. The first one is, I'm so glad you said that, because here's the thing for me. I don't like the idea, because you're absolutely right. Some people are in this YouTube space strictly for the purpose of relaxation, of it's very casual, it's very, chill, and they have nuanced concepts or whatever. That's fine. What I'm saying is, for those who are trying to grow and build a brand, like you just said, Don't allow those people, and you know I'm adamant, and you watch me long enough, I
Mm-hmm.
watched you to know I don't get in grown folk business, but I'm getting in
Yeah.
grown folk business on this one. Man, don't don't let people who constantly invoke the fact that they just here for fun. This is no big deal. They don't care about being monetized. They don't care about numbers, but they ass always on YouTube. Excuse me for the language on your channel, but they always present. They're always present in this space. Man, you here for something. You here for something. So I don't like the idea of people allowing themselves to be discouraged because they do want to build a brand, but it can suck something, because it's happened to me before I said never again. When you converse with other people, you may be on a live, you may be in a conversation, you may be in the chat, and you bombarded with either a handful or several people that's like, oh, I'm just here because willy-nilly, whatever. If
Mm-hmm.
you really here to build a brand, don't be ashamed of being here to build a brand. If you really here to grow your channel and grow your numbers, don't be ashamed of being here to grow your brand and grow your numbers. Man, it is what it is. There's no shame in it, because I guarantee as the complexity, as YouTube continues to grow, which it's doing, and you a numbers guy, you're into
Mm-hmm.
analytics, I can only see that 5 years from now, the guidelines and parameters that are in place now will be far more difficult. So
Exactly.
you gonna let somebody talk you out of your blessing while you in the midst of it, because they don't have, one, either the courage to do what you're doing in this moment, or their own reluctancy won't allow them to take the step that you've already taken. Psh, get out of here, man. I'm
Exactly.
sorry, bro. I'm kind of on one.
Oh no, no. But and the thing is, when you think about the way YouTube used to be before it was popular as it is now, there was no
Mm-hmm.
1K and 4K. You started a
Exactly.
channel, and within a month, you could be monetized. But you had
Exactly.
so many people that didn't take advantage of it and misused it that now the guidelines are higher. So in a year or two, it could be 2,000 family members. It could be 10,000.
Exactly.
Like, you just don't know.
Yes.
So even if you're on here recreationally, then
Mm-hmm.
taking advantage of the time that you've got while it's here is a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We live in a very volatile society in the States and globally, because again, I'm on the other side of the planet from you right now.
Mm-hmm.
I see the sunshine in the car. It's dark. In fact, it's 1:12 a.m. right now.
Good
Um,
gracious.
yeah. So with that being said, we don't if the last 2 or 3 years didn't teach people anything other than the volatility of the economy of the world of current situation. What you just said is so absolutely true, is because, and that's a whole nother conversation, but a lot of these extreme guidelines on, as far as monetization and the requirement for
Mm-hmm.
family members and the requirements for WTH, all of that actually changed in 2019.
Yes.
It's almost as though someone knew that everybody would be in the house for a year.
Uh-huh.
But that's a whole nother conversation. So with so
I,
with that being
I wish you
with that being said, how can people who are potential or early content creators not see the plausibility that this thing can get harder as time progresses? Bro,
exactly.
you go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah,
No,
my
well,
bad.
and the thing is, these kind of conversations, it and the conversations are so beneficial to me, and I'm just glad to be able to have a opportunity to have these conversations and to help others. And it's the same way when I go to your channel, the way that you and your wife chop it up and the things that y'all talk about, it all of this is just motivation to keep us on track. Because honestly, man, half of us are like cars that are out of alignment. You let go of the steering wheel, we go right. You know what I mean? So, so these conversations, it's like grabbing that steering wheel. Nah, we going to the left. We going to the left. You know what I mean? And then a day or two go by, and we slowly let go of our grip. And we start going to the right
Yeah,
again. You
yeah,
know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So
And,
I enjoy these conversations, and I enjoy being able to get other content creators' perspectives. And man, I'm gonna tell you, like, I call you big bro for a reason, because the things that you discuss and the things that you talk about and your energy, you know what I mean? Like, that's something that I look up to and I appreciate. So man, I'm always glad to see that black screen coming up. Like, hold up, wait a minute, we got to get them up, y'all.
thank you, bro. Thank you. Kudos. Same thing. It goes both ways. And you and I'm encouraging anybody who in the chat, if y'all haven't looked at the weightlifting geeks videos over analytics and over numbers, please check that out, man. Please check that out. It's a good breakdown for people who, I mean, it's like why you should have Studio. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have YT Studio, you should get Studio. You should check out some of the other apps he recommended. I mean, if you really trying to do this thing, and it goes back into me saying, be shameless about it. You don't owe anyone any level of guilt for being a creator. I mean, I had to really sit in myself and think about how absurd that is when I hear people inadvertently sometimes and sometimes purposefully discourage other content creators because it's not a thing for them, or they have the luxury of not giving two flying whatevers. But don't
Yeah.
let these people in your mind to the point where they make you slow down your grind, limit engagement, or not take it seriously. Oh, because it's just YouTube. That's just silly. That's just
Mhm.
silly. You look at what Joe do day in and day out, twice a day, and tell me uh, where he'll be in a year or two.
Appreciate you, bruh. And the thing is, there have been things in life that I have been passionate about, like billiards. You know what I mean? If I had my way, I'd play pool 24/7. I love the game. I love the complexity of it. I love
Right.
the success when mentally you plan out 4 shots ahead and your position on each three is right where it needs to be. You know, that is a fulfillment and a joy that I enjoy about that. When you playing
Right.
golf and you hit that right swing and the divot looks perfect, the ball disappears in the sky and it lands exactly where you want it. Like, man, that's good stuff. But
Yeah.
when it comes to YouTube, this is a different type of passion that is on a level that far exceeds those things. And
Mm-hmm.
the beautiful part is, because of this, those things are included in this passion. So I
Yeah.
can play golf and it's part of my passion. It's a double passion. You know what I mean? So
Right.
the things that you are passionate about, that is what you should make your channel about. You can't
Mm-hmm.
just follow the trends, because the trends are going to disappear. You start a channel about why to pump gas and gas prices. If you're not legit interested in gas prices, if you're not legit going to study
You're
the
right.
market, you see what I'm
Exactly.
saying? You begin
Exactly.
to set yourself up for failure.
Yep. 100. 100. I agree. I agree, bro. And I mean, like you said to the other ladies that were on the panel, if you lock in on one thing and you're not versatile, yeah, you can have a really strong base, but that base will be extremely limited.
Yes.
You limit your potential. And the thing about it, you have a creative space where you have the luxury and ability to grow and evolve into whatever you choose to. And
Yes.
I think that scares some people. I think it scares some people to the point so much that they never find the strength to do it and step out because it's like YT is almost a space where if you don't make it, it's strictly on your own accord because you literally have nothing but time. What one person can do in 3 years, you may be able to do in 1 year. And I look at some of these older channels. Perfect example. First off, hashtag Geek Squad. Geek Squad.
Yes, sir.
The reason I said that is because I'm into gardening. We talk about our life abroad. We talk about travel. We talk about a lot of different stuff. I also follow a lot of prepping channels and 2A people and readiness and all of that. That's fine and dandy. I watch people who have been preppers online for well over a decade. America's still there. Now, whatever form or whatever, that's what it is. But the point I'm making is, bro, technology is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Technology is not, it's only increasing, it's only advancing. I think you understand this above most others because for whatever reason, some people think that this could happen or that could happen and we won't have. No, the cyber world is here to stay.
Yeah.
You literally have the opportunity to put yourself up from something that you enjoy doing, which is creating content, and a decade from now, you could still be receiving residuals for something that you enjoy doing. What other group of people throughout the course of human history have had the opportunity to do what's in front of us right now?
Yep.
It's a big deal, man. To me,
it is.
That's just me.
And I'm gonna tell you, I left Michelle's comment up because this isn't the first time Michelle said it, but it really ties into what we're discussing. Because although my channel is about fitness and motivation, if I didn't include the parts of me that I enjoy, like billiards, I wouldn't look at life adventures and keto and know that Michelle used to play in a pool league. But because I include that type of content, it opens itself up for others that you may not even know that like that particular type of content. And the biggest thing, and the thing that I always mention, and see, I'm like you, I ain't gonna get in grown folks' business. My favorite phrase is, I ain't telling you what to do. I'm just asking what's taking so long. Cause I can't tell you what. I'm just asking. You see what I'm saying? You do with the question what you choose. I'm just asking.
Right.
There was a time where this wasn't available. And like, for instance, my pop sold insurance all my life. And the one thing about selling insurance was there was the residual income. But you had to go out, you had to grind, you had to find the people, you had to sell the insurance. And once you sold it, if they kept it long enough, then you would get some residual that would come back to you. But when it comes to this YouTube thing, man, you can literally be in your bed making content and eventually making money in your pajamas, in your bed, doing your thing.
Exactly.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking education because I feel like everybody should be educated to some level. But the years of having to go to school for 12 years to become a doctor, to do this, to do that, to make a certain amount of money, things like YouTube was saying, like Mr. Beast. You know what I mean? You look at Mr. Beast, like, man, that man got so much going on, and he literally is doing what he loves. And like, man, that's what it's about. It's the freedom to be able to do what you want.
Man, I'm in my early 40s, and I heard conversations where adults, because I literally had the first Nintendo that came out. Like, I was alive before Nintendo, and I heard adults say, "Hey, you can't play that game all the time. That game ain't gonna pay your bills. You'll never make money." Well, guess what? Guess what happened now? Guess what happened now? So, I mean, the world changes, man. What was true? Look, you have his truth, her truth, and then the truth. But the truth always changes. This timeline we in, man, is linear or circuit. It's something, but things change. Things change. And you just literally said we have the opportunity, even if it's a few extra bucks, even just say it's a couple of bucks. But dude, the thing is, you making that money while you sleeping.
Yes.
You would let somebody turn you away from that? And one more thing, when you was talking about your pops and the insurance, and I was just, I'm looking at the screen. I can't see the chat, but I'm looking at Joe, I'm looking at you talk, and I'm thinking one of the biggest underestimated things about YT is the fact that you meet genuinely good people.
Yes.
If you only relied on the news to tell you what's going on in the world and who's out there and how bad they want to kill you and bludgeon you to death, you know, you live in a constant state of hysteria. But you get to meet good people with good hearts that you didn't otherwise know were even out there at all. So perspective is everything, man.
It is. And what I love about this community is, like, take for instance, Rock Just Living. Rock Just Living is at 2K doing her thing on this platform, and those are the kind of things that are motivating. And it's one of those things where, and this is what I was gonna say earlier, but I didn't want to interrupt you when you were talking.
I'm sorry, bro.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. When you were talking about how sometimes what YouTube is can actually hold people back because of everything that's available to you. The premiere that we're doing tomorrow, Tay Eats challenged us in the At the Movies premiere. And I was super hyped about that because I'm trying to get into the mukbang community. I want to get to know more mukbang content creators. So being in these challenges and watching their videos, it's just like the gardening community. Like, you get to meet different people. And one of the things that, and I just mentioned this one thing because we got to do 5 movies. One of my favorite movies is Coach Carter. And the reason why it's one of my favorite is because of the quote when they were in the gym studying and they were getting ready for the tournament and everything. And he had asked, I can't remember dude's name in the movie. He had asked him what was his greatest fear, and he didn't answer. But it wasn't until that moment sitting in that desk in the gym that he said, our greatest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our greatest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure.
Yes.
And I remember that. I will never forget that. And we have to not be afraid to let our light shine, so to speak. We can't.
You preaching, brother. You preaching.
But we can't be afraid. Like, the things that we are capable of are things that we don't even realize we're capable of. But if we push, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I ain't even gonna sit here in front. 2 lives a day, that take my whole Energizer battery out.
I know it do. I know it do.
But at the same time, it's something that I enjoy because I don't want to limit myself and what I can do because I say, nah, 2 is too much.
Yeah.
But that second one may be the thing that down the road is the spark for something else. So
absolutely.
If it comes into your brain and if it's feasible. Now, if it meant that I couldn't do stuff with my family and that kind of deal, then that's a different story. But if it's feasible and it comes into your brain, at least give it a shot.
Absolutely.
You miss 100% of the shots you never shoot.
Man, that's gospel.
You gotta shoot. You gotta shoot.
And you know what, bro? And I want to say, you got Rock Just Living up there. I want to say to the Rock Just Living types out there in this YouTube space, Rock, if you still in the chat, thank you so much, because when you have people like Rock come over and leave a comment or something, people who are like, that's because they don't have to. You know, they could be moving on to next. They could, everybody that they deal with and talk to could be 5K, 10K, 20K people. But when they come back, dude, I'm telling you, I've told you this before. You inspire me to do something that I was already doing, but sometimes we need to be reminded of what we already know, and that's to reach back and pull.
Yes.
Reach back and pull everybody who is behind, a little bit behind you, because you said earlier you were stuck at whatever number. Bro, we've been at 649 for about a month. We'll
Yes.
jump up to 650 and then it come back down, and then we'll
Yeah.
drop down to 638 and it come back up to the same number. It's
Yes.
exactly what you just said,
Yes.
man. It's
Yeah.
killing me. But you just keep going.
We got Street King in the building. What's good, fam? I think you're new to our channel. Hello?
Yeah. Hello?
Yes. Yes. How you doing?
What up? Oh, I'm doing good.
Thank you so much for stopping
What
by.
up? Oh, it's a pleasure.
So, what do you think about the conversation so far? I see you came up on the panel. Is there anything you want to add to the conversation?
Oh, not really, no. I think it's great. What you guys are conversing about. It's amazing. I'm learning a lot right now. I mean, really. So I really appreciate it.
Excellent. No problem at all.
Cool. Yeah.
And
I have no questions, so it's been great.
Excellent. You're on the panel, so you're more than welcome to jump in the conversation. You know, me and Big Bro, boy, we get on it because, you know, we kind of vibed in a certain way when it comes to these kind of things. But one of the things that I feel like is so important, and I say it all the time, is remembering that we're talking about people. Because when it comes to social media, we get wrapped up in numbers, we get wrapped up in connections, we get wrapped up in analytics, because those are the things that are social media. But at some point, it leaves social media and it goes back to a person. So when we make content with the concept of what would African Dreaming want to see? What would Street King want to see? What would BC want to see? What would the everyday life of an OCDist chick want to see? When you get feedback from your comments, how can I take that feedback and adjust it to what I'm doing because they thought enough to give me that feedback? Like, I'll give you a prime example. Sharon from Connections of Interest and Lives, or Information in Lives, we featured her on the Tech Tuesday today because she wrote in or she mentioned it in one of our previous live streams about the public and private YouTube deal. So that was a great way for me to showcase her channel, to answer her question, and to turn it into a Tech Tuesday video. Well, she mentioned in the live today that she prefers no music as opposed to music in videos because it allows her to focus on what the person is saying more. Now, I could have been like, well, I mean, hey, I do me and I'm going to do it the way I'm going to do it. But at the same time, it's like, well, you know what? She can't be the only person that feels that way. So maybe what I need to do is only let the music come through at certain spots when I'm not talking. And then it's just me when I'm talking. And let's try that and see what happens. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's a person on the other end. And, you know, I can't please the algorithm but so much. But it's the people on the other end that matter more than anything else.
Oh, I agree totally. And I mean, you know, again, without viewership, what the hell is your channel? Without, so if you're not willing to contour what you already doing to, I mean, look, and I'm assuming we both fully aware that we can never make everybody 100% happy all of the time.
Yes.
That goes without saying, but I said it anyway, so it's said, so I put it out there. But with with that being said, to take into consideration what, you know, the people who do absorb your content may or may not like or may not prefer. I mean, if you look at these billion-dollar industries, for all of us who ignore these surveys, even right here on this platform, they spend the money to put these surveys in place for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for not, you know what I'm saying? It ain't for nothing. This is just so they can get an idea, because they trying to craft and contour the production and whatever else to, you know, the consideration of the viewership.
Exactly. And those kind of things, this information and the feedback that we get, like you said, is so important. I wanted to say to Nikki at the Everyday Life of an OCDist Chick that was a great point about turning the volume down so it's not to overpower the speaker. That's something that we can try too. And I
Mm-hmm.
will admit, in today's Tech Tuesday, the volume was a little bit louder than what I wanted, but sometimes getting these videos together, you don't realize stuff until it's already out or it's too late. But that's a
Yes.
great suggestion, Nikki, and I appreciate it. I want to tell Denise, thank you so much for still being here. She's working on her Facebook channel. That is what's up, and we're gonna work on and getting monetized on Facebook Reels. We're gonna work on getting monetized on Pinterest, and we're gonna spread this thing out. Right now, I'm just focused on getting YouTube straight, but then like I want to get to the point where all of the TikTok, Instagram, all of these, like, because
Why
what
not?
we're exactly,
Why
and
not?
it's like it's one thing if I was a drama channel. You see what I'm saying? That's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But the things that we discuss and the people that are here and the input that we get from everyone, like, why would I not want to share this with as many people as possible? You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. I
We got
agree.
my buddy, my weight loss journey by Keto Granny in the house. How are you doing, my friend? I appreciate you being here. So,
Hey Joe, how much time
Hey,
you
can
got,
I
man?
ask a
Cause I
question?
could talk to you. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
uh, go ahead, Street King.
Can I ask a question real quick? Because I want to talk about something.
Uh, your volume is a little low. I'm having trouble making out what you said.
Oh, yeah. Can I ask a question?
Yes, by all means.
Now, do you agree that in our communities, the black community, that there might be an obesity issue in the African community? Like how can we solve that in our communities?
I can't make
I
out what he's
I, I,
saying.
I
I
could
don't
I
mean.
couldn't make it out, bro, and I'm sorry. I want to be able to answer your question, but it kind of sounds like you're muffled.
Oh, is it? Yeah, hold on, man. Hold on. Let me fix it, okay? I'll be back in a second.
Okay. I mean, I want you to be a part of the live, but I'm just having trouble making out what you're saying. Um, you're welcome, Keto Granny. It is no problem at all. That is what we are here for. Oh, we got Jay Jordan in the building. What is good, fam? I appreciate you being here. Um, yeah, I'm having trouble hearing what you're saying. Um, do you mind dropping
Yeah.
down to the comment, Street King?
Yeah, I couldn't make it out either.
Hello?
But
Hey, what up?
Okay, I'm gonna put you
Yeah,
in backstage.
okay, go ahead, man. I'm on it.
Okay,
Go ahead.
all right.
yeah, I couldn't make that out either, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't, and I hate it because y'all know me. I don't want to discriminate against anybody, but I
Of
can't
course.
understand. But what I was saying is it's so important for us to do what we can to help everybody. And doing what we can to help anybody, sometimes we take for granted how a small gesture can mean so much. Like, for instance,
Absolutely.
what Pete did for Tammy C today. Man, that was just amazing because if, and it kind of goes back to what you were saying earlier. Um, I remember being at 100 and wanting and like dreaming and thinking, like, I wish there was somebody that would somehow put us on the map. Somehow, some way, I could get some additional exposure.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
and I don't mean it the wrong way, because there's been a lot of people that have helped us along the way. And I don't want it to come across like we're ungrateful or we don't remember the people that have helped us. But my goal is to do 10 times what was done for me, because I want the person behind me to do
Absolutely.
20%
Absolutely.
times what I was. You see what I'm saying? So I want an opportunity for
Yep.
everybody to be able to shine. I don't care if I don't know you. Like Street King, I'm gonna let you on, because like I'm trying to help everybody. And I just, that's what I want. That's what I want. I want to be able to
I,
help
I
everybody
understand.
shine, because everybody needs help. And it, social media is so unbalanced, especially on things like TikTok. You see somebody with 3 million followers and they follow 10 people. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
what? You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Like,
Right.
you have this opportunity to help so many people, because just you being connected with that person sends them some love, even if you don't ever watch their content. So
Mm-hmm.
I when it comes to us, I don't want it to be unfair. You see what I'm saying? So we just trying to help everybody. That's what we trying to do. We just want to show love.
Of course, but you know what, bro? I think every social media. This is just my observation. You way more tech savvy than I am. I think that, how can I put this? So what I'm seeing is, from my observation, TikTok is its own unique place. Instagram is its
Yes.
own unique space. But YT is where, dude, you've got um institutional media organizations that are surrendering to the power of YouTube. I mean, there is,
Yeah.
name me one channel, one entity. I'm on your page, so I won't name names, but from your liberal leaning to your conservative leaning to your business to your fashion, to each and every one of these billion-dollar corporations has indulged in the concept and the power. No, I won't say indulged. They've surrendered to the power of YT. Period.
Mm-hmm.
So literally, I mean, the way I see it now, I may be going overboard with my perspective, but instead of 2022, make it 1982, and instead of Macintosh, make it YouTube.
Yes.
That's what
Yes.
you have the opportunity to insert
Yes.
yourself in. And
Yes.
I just hate to see people shy away from this creative space, because I really believe it's 2022, bro. In 2032, you might have to go back to hand jamming a long form application and sit in an office at a brick and mortar place
Mm-hmm.
to even be considered for the option of maybe potentially being a content creator. People
Uh-huh.
may think it's impossible right now, but I'm telling you, keep living and see where this goes, and see if you even have the freedom to just create a. That's just me. I don't know,
Yes.
man. You the tech guy. I want to know what you think about that.
So I definitely agree with you. And what happens is, and that's why you have shows like Shark Tank, because when things happen that are innovative and you have a chance to get in on it,
Yeah.
then you always have an advantage. But it's a brief window that you've got. And
Mm-hmm.
Rock Just Living says something that really goes back to what you were saying. She said, it seems that if you're not already popping, people don't really want to support you. And that's crazy to
Right.
me.
It
And
is.
and Rock, you are so right. And that's why we are over here trying to break the mold, because it's not about what we got or how many we've got. Who can we show love to? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to show love to the people that have 50 family members and they trying to rock out to 100. I'm with you. I'm in the trenches with you. I'm gonna put you on my
Yep.
community page. We're gonna get you
Yep.
this 100 because you
Yep.
deserve it. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
There's so many. I don't want to say there's so many people that aren't, because that is stereotypical. But I want to do something different. I'll put it that way. I want to do
Right.
something different so that everybody is getting some help. So when I see people like Sunshine and Sunset with Rashonda doing her
Yes.
thing, it makes me
Yes.
happy because she's grinding. And when I
Yes,
see
she
Rock
is.
Just Living, and then like this channel, Traveling Merton and Sue, they've connected with us, but they are doing their thing. They did their first live a couple weeks ago. Like,
Congratulations.
it's part of their maturation on this platform. And that's the stuff that I get geeked about. So, what may happen in the future when it comes to platforms like YouTube is really up in the air. But history does prove that once something starts, it only gets more difficult with time. That's YouTube or anything else. You got
Exactly.
somebody that figures out a way to go to school for 2 years instead of 3 to get what they're trying to do. Well, now there's extra courses that are added to make it 3. Why are those
Yep.
courses added? Because somebody figured out a loophole. Once a
Yep.
loophole is found, there's always somebody coming along and patching up that loophole. Nope, you can't do that.
Yep.
And until another loophole is found, what's going to happen? So we want to take advantage of what we can take advantage of while we can. And I don't know. My biggest thing has been and always will be, um, I want to be able to have something for little man when it's time for him to need something. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get too deep into race, but I do feel like that certain groups of people understand the importance of leaving something for the next generation, and other
Yes.
groups have not and are just now starting to understand it. That is
Yeah.
the most politically correct way that I can say it. But
I got you. I
and
got you.
and that's why we started Little Man his own channel, Snack Chat with Little Man,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
by the time he hits 17, I want this to be his Gerber life grow up. You see what I'm saying? You coming
Man.
out so you can get a part-time job, so you learn how to work, but at the same time, you've got what you need, and you don't have to start out grinding from the bottom. You got a little bit of a push to help you along the way.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And every little bit helps, man. And you just never know the full potential of what, because I just don't see it going anywhere. I just don't see it going anywhere. And I'm telling you that being over here in East Africa, I'm looking at the desire not necessarily to be more Western or more westernized, but I am seeing the desire for the technology. I'm seeing the
Yes.
infrastructure gradually being set in place. Um, and I mean, it's real, bro. 15 years ago, not only did this platform not exist, but the technology, if even if it did exist, it was so limited that I couldn't be where I'm at and communicate with you in the same fashion. Technology is growing, social
Mm-hmm.
media is growing. These platforms and the desire to communicate in this way is only expanding. I think we less than a decade away from. I'm looking at you on a 2D flat screen right now,
Yeah.
but in 10 years, who's to say that I can't be looking at, you know, you in front of me? You know what
Tony
I'm
Stark.
saying? Like, it, come on,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
already here. Look, man. You already know I can talk to you all day, all night. I'm finna step down, so I won't have you on here for forever, bro. But I love you, man. It's good
Hey,
talking
man, I
with you.
love you too, bro. You know how we do. Yeah,
And
we got about 2 minutes because I gotta go and put in an electric fence from my mother-in-law for the puppy that y'all see on the channel every now and then.
okay,
He's gonna start being an outside dog. But man, I'm gonna tell you, bro, I always appreciate the convo. I always appreciate the gym. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna see if the service holds up. I might even like switch to my phone and do like an outside stream of me putting this stuff down. We're gonna see how it goes. Um, but,
okay.
but bro, you always drop gems of knowledge, and I appreciate you, fam.
I appreciate you too, man. Thanks for having me on. Thank you for letting me bust my chops for so long on the
Hey, you
live.
good?
I appreciate it, brother. You take care, man.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right. Peace.
Now, I do want to mention this, and it's something that I have to highlight it because I feel like it's so important. Um, Thank you so much, Tammy C. I understand. You know what I mean? Not everybody can be here as long as we can. I completely get it. And I thank you so much for being here. One of the things I did want to highlight real quick before I forget is the fact that it's 1 o'clock in the morning. African Dreaming is grinding up on here on the live, not only sharing gems, but helping us to get to know him as a content creator. And man, those are the kind of things, the grind that I appreciate and I respect because it means so much. Like we out here doing this thing. So I had to make sure I mentioned that before I forgot. And there was another comment that I wanted to spotlight. Yes, Savannah said, one of us win, we all win eventually. And that is so true because when we are here to genuinely help others, in the end, we all win. And that's what I love about our community. We have 24 people in the live stream right now. And some of these people we've never met before. This is their first time being here. And as this grows, as these live streams continue, there is going to be more and more people that are coming in that we haven't met. So it allows us to all be able to grow our communities, to grow our family, to grow our brand, and to get this thing done. Oh, you are more than welcome, Gail. It is no problem at all. I want to thank Gail for coming up. Thank you, Sassy, for coming up. Thank you, Big Bro, African Dreaming, for coming up. And these are the kind of things that we're just doing. We're trying to make sure that everybody can do what they want to do. Thank you so much, Chef. I appreciate you. It is no problem at all. We have fun doing these. We got Jamie back, Mod Squad. I appreciate you. Chef is reminding us that if we type Geek Squad in the chat, Nightbot will drop our link. Thank you so much for that reminder. We got my buddy T Jones in the building. How are you doing? Not sure.
What's up, man? What's going on, brother?
What's going on? How you doing?
Hey, man, I want to thank you for, man, doing what you're doing for your community, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I
Hey,
appreciate
there's
you.
not too many weightlifters. There's not too many weightlifting in your community. There's not too many weightlifters in your community. And I've seen you're one of the only few that are on here on this platform that is giving back and just saying thank you to the community, your community. I see you're the only weightlifter on this platform, man. Really one of the only few
Thank you, bro.
that I follow, man, that I want to say thank you to you for giving back to your community, the people that follow you, bro.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Now, are you making content on your channel or are you more of a supporter?
Yeah, so no, I do have a channel. My channel is about me scratching. I'm a scratcher. I'm from the scratching community, man.
Okay, excellent, excellent. So, tell us a little bit about your channel and your community while we've got you here. That way people
My
can connect with you.
my channel is about me scratching Texas lottery tickets for people's enjoyment, man. It's just I'm not like everybody else, just I'm trying to win a jackpot, but if I don't, I don't. It's just for people to enjoy the content of seeing other states scratching lottery tickets because there's so many people in the scratching community. It's just that I just do it for myself, you know. I do it for. I don't look to get monetized on this platform anymore because my other channel got taken down for I don't know why.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
if I get monetized, I get monetized again. You know, it's not about that. It's just about it scratching lottery tickets, man, for people to watch.
Excellent, bro. Excellent. So,
And that deadlift video, man, that you did, that was one heck of a video, dude.
thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. I
Like I
appreciate it.
said, man, there's not a lot of weightlifters, man. There's in your community. There's not a lot of content creators in the weightlifting community, which there needs to be a lot more. I don't know if it's just them being on other platforms and stuff like that.
Well, the one thing that I have found, and part of the reason why we're doing what we're doing, is what I have found in the fitness community is there is so much competition. I can lift more than you, I can do more than you, and that type deal. But the whole
Exactly.
point of us starting this channel was to help and to give back. So doing these lives, the Tech Tuesdays, the special videos, having people up like yourself, it's just our way to give back so we can grow this community.
I have a question for you. If you had to give any advice to upcoming weightlifters, man, what would that advice be for workout advice, eating advice? What advice do you have for these other people, upcoming weightlifters like yourself? What advice would you give them for just beginners?
Okay, that is an excellent question. Thank you, bro. You got me thinking. So I think honestly, the biggest thing when it comes to weightlifting is it's just like anything else. The time that we put in it is what we get out of it. And like today, I messed up because I promised my mother-in-law I would put this fence down. I left the shovel to put the fence down at home. So I didn't even get a chance to get to the gym today. So this live stream is just my way of getting some motivation to keep me going because I
Yeah.
missed the gym. But sleep is very important. And I'm a horrible sleeper. I wish I could sleep better. Your body has to recover. So getting sleep, the biggest thing is not doing something that you know you can't do. Because if I know that I can't bench press 315, which I can't right now without a slingshot, I'm not just going to jump under 315, even if I got a spotter and try it,
Right.
because it takes time to build up. So I would say sleep. I would say working within your own ability, and then the slight push. It's okay to push yourself some. That 2 pounds, even that 1 pound, is pushing your muscles, and then when you sleep, they're going to regenerate and get stronger.
So you go from low to high, or do you start out at your max, or
So
do you work up? Do you work up to your max?
yes, we work up to our max. So like working out with Jesse, a lot of what we do is there's a whole lot of volume before we even start our working sets. So we're starting 45 pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds, 135, 150. And then by the time we get to the twos, now we're starting our working sets, but we've had so much volume that everything is loose. And you don't have to worry about hurting yourself because your muscles have adjusted to what's about to happen.
Okay, so eating wise, what do you guys eat before you guys work out to keep your body in shape as you're working out, burning the calories that you ate off?
So that is another excellent question, bro. I'm gonna tell you, you got to come back up because you are getting some good questions in, bro. That is excellent. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Eating and diet is the one part of fitness and weightlifting that I struggle with the most because there is nothing like good food. I love me some good food. And oh, one more thing before I forget. What's your channel name? That way everybody can go check you out.
Mine is scratching with D-Man with the letter D, man. If somebody
Now
could
I put
drop the,
now I put a face with it because we're connected. But I didn't recognize Jason. I got you. I got you. We good now. I'm a little slow, but I'm with you now.
no,
I'm
no, you're
with you now.
good. No, you're good, bro. No, I just put my name up there so people can know my name. Yeah, it's if one of your mods can drop the link, man, dude, that's fine with me, man.
Yeah,
That's fine with me.
if you don't mind, Jamie, could you drop scratching with D Man's link? That way everybody can connect with him.
Yeah, man, because I go on late nights. I have late night chats. I have when I get off of work. I mean, because I'm not wanting to go live during the day anymore because I've been throwed so much during the day. I wait to late night after I get off of work, and then I go live. It's called well that part of my channel is called Late Night Chats with D Man. Is that's what my late night chats are called?
nice, nice.
And
So
back to what the question was is what do you guys do when you eat before you work out, and how do you guys go about burning off of the calories? What type of workout do you do to burn the calories off?
So, one of the things that I like the most more than anything else is protein because protein is what you need, and you can get your protein from many different sources. Um, I personally really love eggs, chicken, those kind of things. Those are the good things that you should be eating to build your muscle the right way and to really nourish your body. Now, like I said, diet is something that I'm working on. So a lot of the stuff that I eat is the stuff that I shouldn't eat, and I'm working on that. But what I try to do is, I for me, I don't really focus on the type of food that day. I just focus on getting some calories in. So I'll try to have a big lunch, a big breakfast. Um, I don't really like to train on a full stomach. There are some people that do. I personally just don't like that feeling. So I try to get most of my food in about maybe 2 to 3 hours before the workout. So I got something in my system, but I don't have something sitting in my stomach.
Right, got you. Okay. There's another question I had.
Sure.
I forgot what it was now. When you're working out, do you have a like nutritionist? Do you have a nutritionist there that can guide you through what to eat, what kinds of foods to eat, and anything like that? Or is that all you and the people you work out with just coming together and saying, look, this is what we need to eat, or stuff like that?
Yeah. So we don't have a nutritionist. I'm hoping that as the channel grows, I'll have things like that to really help me and hold me accountable. So honestly, a lot of it is just personal preference. We don't normally really discuss what we've eaten that day, that kind of deal, when we're at the gym. But my diet is something that I've got to work on. Real quick, I just want to say what's up to Eastad. That's my other big bro. I appreciate you being here. We got Allie's Crafts Pursuits in the house. I wanted to make sure I spoke to both of them. Um, but but yes, ideally, and I'm hoping to get to the point where I can start doing some meal prep because that's really the best way to ensure that you are getting consistent food in, and it kind of takes away the temptation to have fast food and those kind of things.
Your opinion on muscle milk. Do you think that that's a good thing to drink while you're working out, or muscle milk? That muscle milk that you can buy
Uh-huh.
from the store?
Muscle milk is good, and the thing about muscle milk, and it actually says it on the label, is that you're really only supposed to consume it when you are going to work out because of all of the richness in it, if you will. So it is a good thing. Now, I'll be honest, I don't drink muscle milk because I'm at the point now where I don't want my weight to go up anymore unless it's muscle. So I'm trying to cut back like with the TV dinners, so I don't have a huge meal on the days that I'm not going to work out, just so that I can kind
Yeah.
of, because my weight is staying the same. I stay somewhere between 245 and 250, but I want to kind of trim some of the fat and replace it with muscle.
So now, do you suggest gaining weight before turning it into muscle? Is that a good thing to do? Because what you just said, you don't like to do that. So your opinion, your suggestion to people that are coming up being weightlifters and stuff like that, do you suggest them to gain the weight first and turn the weight into muscle, or what would you suggest to people that are wanting to start out doing it?
To be honest, from my own personal experience, I find it difficult to turn weight into muscle, because what ends up happening is we gain weight in the wrong places. For instance, I'm developing a belly more than what I want, and it's
Right.
because I've gained the weight, but I didn't gain it in my arms. I gained it in my stomach. So you you can gain, but it has to be one of those things where you're legit working so that what you're gaining turns into muscle. Because if you just gain it and then weeks later you try to turn it into muscle, it can be different.
So, is there any food that you've seen that does let you gain muscle in certain places? Is there any foods that you've noticed that when you're eating it, does it gain muscle in certain places, mass, any kind of thing in certain places, or is it just in certain places that you gain the weight?
So for me, I have not found anything that I see more muscle in my arms or I see more muscle in my chest. Um, and I know that part of it is because my diet is wrong. So a lot of the things that I am eating are the things that are going to sit in your stomach and those kind of things. So I'm hoping that by eating leaner, I can get to a point where what I am gaining, because it's lean fat and lean, is going to turn into muscle better than the bad fats.
Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Hey, I know this is your channel, man. I'm sorry for interviewing the creator of the channel, dude. But I love your channel, dude, man. I've been following you for a couple months now, man. Like I said,
Oh,
man, I appreciate what you're doing for
no,
the weightlifting.
no. Oh, I'm still here. I'm just going through a bad area. Yeah, I'm just going through a bad zone. But I'm
No, you
still
good.
here. I can hear you, bro.
I was just reading some of the comments.
Let me see if this will stick. But yeah, I don't know. I want I want our channel to be the to be to be a good place to come. Like when you're in the desert, you want some water. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
trying. I want to build a community where it doesn't matter what you do. Where scratchers and gardeners and all these different niches on this platform can come together and genuinely support each other.
Yeah, and that's the way. And honestly, man, I've been on YouTube. I'm not saying as a creator, but I've been watching YouTube, man. And ever since I've been a creator, man, I've seen these communities just separate from each other, man. Even in their own communities, man, like the scratching community, the slot community. We used to go to all different kind of niches on the channel, on this platform. And then when they got big, man, they just started separating onto their own, man. And it never should have been like that, man. You're right. We should all come together as creators, period. It doesn't matter what niche you're in. Just come together, support each other, and just as a community, as one whole community, not separate communities. You know, it should be like that, and it
Exactly.
separated itself from that.
And you're so right. And that's the thing that makes it difficult, because there's strength in numbers. It's an old phrase, but it's true. When we stick together, we can accomplish so much. And I just want to see everybody win. Uh-oh. I think we lost Jason. Maybe he'll come back up. We've got a couple more minutes. We got about 4 or 5 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and hang out for 2 hours. We're at 1 hour and 55 minutes right now. Oh, okay. Okay, excellent. I like that suggestion. Thank you so much, Granny. I appreciate it. Keto Granny in the building, dropping knowledge. Okay, Alex says sometimes I use pomegranate. So please do me a favor and reach out to Scratching with D-Man because he is a great content creator. We've been connected for a minute. He's doing great stuff on his channel. I just didn't recognize his name, but please go show him some love and help him because we all trying to get to this and we all going to accomplish things that we don't even think we can accomplish if we stay together. We just got to stick together. It's my life. Lose 400. Oh, I understand. I understand. And I've gone through the same thing. I've lost weight and gained it back. Uh-oh. We got some trash in here. Something about some crazy adult stuff that we ain't about. So I just oh, we got rid of them. Okay, that's it. Scratching with D-Man. No problem at all, bruh. I want to thank you so much for coming up on the panel. You asked some great questions, and I enjoy that because that's what I want to see. That's what I enjoy. So it was a privilege to be interviewed by you on the channel. You know what I mean? Thank you so much. Well thought out questions. You know what I mean? Things that can legit help us. So I just want to say thank you to Scratching with D-Man, and let's go show him some love. Y'all know how we do, especially for those that take the opportunity to come on the panel. We want to show them some love. Thank them for their time by going to their house and checking them out. We had Coupon Gail on today. We had Sassy in the building, Bits and Pieces. We had my big bro, African Dreaming. We just had Jason, Scratching with D-Man. All of these are great content creators that came on the platform. They came on the panel just to speak to us and just to be present. So please, let's go show them some love. Let them know how much we appreciate them being here. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate you. And we are going to get this thing, y'all. We are going to get it because we can do it as a community. And we had some great conversation today. You know, I honestly didn't even think the live would make it 2 hours today. And I'll be honest, I was a little bit bummed because I forgot the shovel to put down this fence. So I couldn't even get to the gym. I was hyped about getting my workout in, but it ain't quite work out the way that I wanted to. So I want to thank each and every one of you for being here because you being here has boosted my my attitude. You know what I mean? I was a little mad, a little frustrated, but y'all being here has really helped me to feel a little bit better. So we are in great shape. Thank you so much for coming back, Sassy. I appreciate you. We were just telling everybody how everybody that came up on the panel, Coupon Gail, Sassy, we had Big Bro African Dreaming. We just had Jason from Scratching with D-Man. Let's show them some love and let them know that we appreciate them being on the channel. Everybody is dropping their link. That is what's up. Jason's dropping his link one more time because Sassy just dropped hers. There we go. That's Jason, Scratching with D-Man. So we can show them some love. And thank you so much, Keto Granny. I truly appreciate you being here. Your comments in the chat have helped the live stream to be as great as it is. And I say that to each and every one of you. I know that sometimes I wasn't able to read all of the comments because of the panel, but I thank you for being here. And I just hope the next time we can have more people on the panel because we can have up to 6. You know what I mean? We can try to break StreamYard. I'm just saying. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. I appreciate you all being here. It truly does mean a lot. Thank you so much. You see what I'm saying? African Dreaming shared us out, and we have new family in the house. Thank you so much, Sweet Escapes, for being here, for being part of our family. We truly appreciate it. I look forward to getting to know your content. Morning Sue said, thank you for always having a great outlook. I really enjoy your ride. And fam, really appreciate you all. Likewise, because we're all family and we're doing this thing together. So the way that we're going to end the stream is the way that we always do. You are amazing. There is nobody like you that can do what you do. Only you can do it. So the only thing left to do is to do it. And when you feel down, when you feel like you can't, then we as your family, we got you. Come over here. We're going to boost you. We're going to give you that push so that you can reach your goals. And we're all going to do it as a community because we are determined to stay strong, to stay positive, and to stay active. Geek Squad! I hope everybody has a great day. We got the premiere coming up tomorrow with the mukbang at the movies at 2 p.m. So we won't have a live stream, but we will have an after work live stream just like we're having right now. So we look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow, and I hope everybody has a great evening. We will see you soon. Take care, y'all.